very, very serious. There was another major assassination attempt near Palm Beach, Florida, that may have been narrowly averted. This was not President-elect Trump. On Friday, Congressman Jared Moskowitz, a Democrat who represents Florida's 23rd district located in Palm Beach County, posted a statement, quote, "The day before the election, I was notified by the Margate Police Department located in my congressional district about a potential plot on my life. The individual in question was arrested not far from my house in possession of a rifle, a suppressor, and body armor. Found with him was a manifesto that included anti-Semitic rhetoric and only my name on the target list." Moskowitz, who is Jewish, has also gotten nationwide attention at times, going toe-to-toe with prominent Republicans in the House. He also won re-election on Tuesday. And Representative Jared Moskowitz joins us now. He's also a member of the House Oversight Committee and served as director of the Florida Division of Emergency Management under Governor DeSantis. Thanks so much for coming on the program. This is scary stuff. What happened and how did you find out about it?
Well, thanks, Dan. Thanks for having me. And the only reason I went public with this is because I want to talk about member security in more in general, not just in my circumstance. But I found out about it from local police. It was local police who uncovered this. The gentleman was target practicing in his backyard. A neighbor called the police because they heard the shots. Local police arrived on the scene, recognized after running his name that he was a former felon, and arrested him, and then went into the house and started searching. When they found, obviously, the rifle bag, the suppressor, body armor, manifesto with racist and anti-Semitic material, a target list with my name on it, maps of a school, and then got the ATF, the FBI, and the U.S. Marshals involved. So it was local police who did their job. And we'll never know, obviously, whether he would have moved forward with this. But it's local police who deserve all the credit and probably foiled, what my family could have been facing.
How is your family doing?
Well, it's a little different conversation when your 11-year-old comes home and says, "Dad, people at school told me someone tried to kill you," when you have to downplay that for your 11-year-old for their own well-being so they can sleep at night. And so that was different. I mean, I'm on the assassination task force. I was appointed to the assassination task force for Donald Trump. We're investigating the 2 assassination attempts into him. I did not think, A, I'd ever be appointed to an assassination task force. B, I never thought I'd be dealing with some sort of plot, 10 miles from my house, which is where this gentleman lived. So, it's a sad reality. It's an honor to be in Congress. It's an honor to serve Democrats, Republicans, independents, my constituents. But it's, when your family, is put at risk. And remember, I travel back and forth to D.C. So when your family's put at risk, you really question whether or not this is all worth it. And it isn't about me, Dan. Everyone in Congress is a soft target. We just are. When we're in D.C., we have all this Capitol Police, but when we go back to our district, we have nothing. And times have changed. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, I think we really need together, and I'm going to talk to the Speaker about this, we really need to figure out when we have threats against us, how we can make sure that we have security for our families.
Do you think this was related to your Judaism or your support of Israel or both?
I don't have all of the material from the manifesto, but it's clearly I was targeted because I'm Jewish.
Now, let me ask you a quick political question. You're a strong supporter of Israel. Bottom line, do you think Donald Trump will be better for Israel than the Biden-Harris administration was?
Well, I actually thought if you were a supporter of Israel, continuing the Biden-Harris policies on Israel or the policies from the former Trump administration, Israel was in a really good position. And so, look, Donald Trump should get credit. He did the Abraham Accords. He moved the embassy to Jerusalem. I hope that we can really figure out how we can get Saudi Arabia into an Abraham Accords-like agreement. I'm hoping that we can step up the pressure on Iran. But if you look at the Biden-Harris administration, I think they've done a fantastic job protecting Israel from Iran. We now have troops on the ground in Israel helping them with the THAAD missile system. President Biden has moved an unbelievable amount of firepower naval force into the Middle East. And so as far as Israel's concerned, if you're a staunch supporter of Israel like myself, I think Israel is in a very good position, and rightfully so, based on the fact that of what Israel had to deal with on October 7th.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.